Are you sick of wasting money on lead gen hacks that just flat out don't work? I spent years falling for every shiny trick in the book, 50 different strategies. Some cost me time, some cost me cash, and some just made me want to quit. But out of all of them, only 3 made me rich. And if you want to shortcut the pain and skip straight to what actually gets you deals, you're in the right place. And I bet you won't guess any of them. After 20 years in real estate, here's the hard truth. Most lead gen strategies actually do work if you're relentless and consistent, but almost nobody is. And it's not their fault. The problem? Every lead gen method out there, it needs a different mix of resources, skills, and habits, and most people are playing someone else's game and losing. So how do you pick the right strategy for you? Well, I've got a free tool that'll do it for you. It's linked in the document below. That tool changed my entire business, and it pointed me to 3 lead gen methods that got me paid over and over and over again. So in this video, I'm gonna break down exactly what those 3 are. Each one, it's easy on time, easy on your wallet, and brings in real motivated sellers instead of the tire kickers everyone else is chasing. The first one, it's direct mail. But before you roll your eyes, this is not your typical spray and pray postcard nonsense. I'm about to show you the part everyone misses. This alone is gonna save you years and thousands of dollars. Because right now, everyone is bragging about using AI to pull their seller lists. But guess what? They're all pulling the same names. That's why blasting 10,000 postcards gets you nothing these days. I use AI in a completely different way, and this is where the gold is hiding. If you want proof, I made $26,000 from sending just 27 letters. My competition spent thousands on giant mail campaigns and got nothing. The difference wasn't the who, it was the what and the how. Here's the first gut punch. If you think you have a lead problem, you're probably wrong. You have a conversion problem. And this is what separates rich investors from the broke ones. If you fix this, everything changes. I wasted years on every new secret method, just like you probably have. I fell for every pitch, every course, every promise of easy leads. But here's the brutal truth the gurus won't tell you. There's no magic bullet. There's just consistent, focused execution and doubling down on the strategy that matches you. Everyone's got the same data now. AI has leveled the playing field. The advantage is no longer in the list. It's in how you talk to the list. Tech will never replace human psychology. That's why my letters sound like they're from a neighbor, not a marketer. I look for sellers with multiple pain points stacked up. Think absentee, vacant, behind on taxes, facing code violations. When you reach out with real empathy and understanding, you become the only one they trust. Quick example, I sent 27 personalized letters to sellers with 4 pain points. One seller literally called and said, "How do you know so much about my situation?" It freaked me out a little bit. That's when you know your message cuts through the noise, and the numbers don't lie. The industry average for direct mail is about 0.5% response. I got 11%. One deal, $26,000 profit, $120 invested. This isn't about scale, it's about precision, empathy, and leverage. If you want my custom letter generator, it's free, linked in the doc below too. But if you ignore this and keep playing the volume game, here's what you'll get. A pile of leads that never go anywhere. Burned cash, lost months. Meanwhile, the people who get personal with their marketing, they're cashing your checks. And here's the cold truth. You probably already have more leads than you need. Your real bottleneck? You don't know why sellers say yes to someone else and no to you. Here's what 2 decades have taught me about real estate psychology. There are only 2 kinds of sellers, those who need to sell and those who just want to sell. Most investors chase the want crowd and waste all their time. I only focus on the 7% who need help. I position myself as the ally, not the adversary. I'm the reluctant buyer. They have to convince me, not the other way around. And most motivated sellers aren't chasing top dollar. They want peace of mind and their problem solved. When you focus on the human, not the house, your deals get bigger, easier, and a lot more fun. Forget quantity, at least for a while. 1 quality conversation a day keeps the W2 away. So you ready for the next game changer? My second strategy, strategic networking. This is not business cards and awkward handshakes. This is how you become the one everyone wants to meet every time you walk into a room. So here's my move. 10 flyers, a 45-second intro prepared, and expert positioning. When it's my turn to speak, I say, I show busy professionals how to acquire cash flowing rentals so they can retire early. And tonight, I've got a turnkey duplex cash flowing $425 a month, 25% under market. Management in place. If you want the flyer or deals just like it, catch me in the back after the meeting. Notice the formula. Specificity builds authority. Scarcity builds desire. I don't give flyers to everyone, only those who ask. That's how you become a magnet, not a chaser. This works because it's fast, it's efficient, and it fits any personality, especially if you hate cold calling and want results now. You want to know how many people drop the ball? 48% of salespeople never follow up after the first contact, but 80% of deals, they happen between the 5th and 12th touch. Old leads are a gold mine. While you chase new ones, your best opportunities are sitting in your CRM right now, paid for and ready to go. And so here's the third and final strategy: relentless automated follow-up. Most investors treat follow-up like a chore. I treat it like a money printer. Set up your system once and let it run. You'll wake up to opportunities that other investors completely missed. You want my secret weapon? Here it is: the boomerang letter. Every time a seller says no, I send them a 3-option letter of intent. 3 ways that I can buy their property, including creative financing most investors can't explain without looking desperate or confusing. The magic? I only send this after the seller rejects my first offer. So it's welcome, not pushy. It's clear, written out, and they can review it on their timeline. No pressure, just options. Want to hear about it in action? Well, a private client of mine sent 1,150 boomerang letters to every seller who said no. The result? 55 extra deals, all from dead leads. That's 55 checks you'd never see if you gave up after the first no. This letter, it turns your most frustrating moments into your most profitable. If you want my exact template, it's free. Grab it below. But let's get real. What if you do all this, rack up a pipeline of killer deals, but you still don't have the cash, credit, or connections to close? This is where most investors stall out. You don't really need more leads. You need more ways to close the ones you got without using your own money. Well, good news. I'm doing something I never thought I'd do. I'm showing the exact approach to creative financing I used to close over $50 million in real estate deals in this video right here. And then there's Corey, a private client of mine. Shifted from being the investor who always almost got the deal to the investor who always wins the deal. It's a shortcut for sure. But to be straight, this isn't a get-rich-quick thing. It takes some work. I mean, you'll see, and most people that do see it will do nothing. That's why only a tiny handful ever break through. I'm putting it all out there though, in case you're different. So your move. Click here and meet me there. Or I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Take care.